are y'all doing today?
Hi.
Doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing good because I watched this trailer, and when I say that y'all got the right level of church shade, okay? Because they're okay, if the best shaders, they go to church, okay?
Yep.
Because they give some of the petty nice shade.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We had to include the church shade, which doesn't get honestly enough light to the church shade.
Nope.
So we're here for it. Haters, church hate, church shade.
Okay. I felt so seen. I was like, my mama, one of the pettiest, shadiest people I know, and she was raised in the church. She probably gonna get for saying it, but she knows she petty. It's okay.
We have a characters, Cora and Priscilla. They're in the audience for every competition. They definitely believe they're on the church board, but they're not. But they have an opinion about everything that happens in our praise teams, competitions at church. So they give character for that.
But I mean, one of the things that I love, even from watching the trailer, is people have gotten into like kind of the musicals, the a cappella groups, but most of the time it doesn't include people who look like you and me.
No, no. And it always used to frustrate me. That was one of the reasons I wanted to do this movie is I would be like, why are we not in this space? We would crush. And it was great to explore this, to do it through gospel, to get Chloe Bailey. That was my first choice. And I thought, I have to do this with Chloe Bailey. I would just say this all the time as we were getting this film together. And it worked out.
Look, I'm here for it. But I mean, Chloe, I love that your character, a lot of people, especially when you're younger, you go through your crisis of faith, whether you believe or you don't believe, or do you feel like you're worthy? And so I wanted to know for you, like, how is it portraying this character that so many young people and even adults are going to, relate to? What's the experience been like while filming?
Definitely me. I definitely have imposter syndrome. And without God, I would not be able to kind of talk myself into each day and to keep going. And that's the motivation that I need. And I think especially as creatives, or really anyone, especially in this time and when you're of this age and of this generation, there's such pressure from everywhere, whether it's within the music, whether it's through other stories you hear about, like these things that rarely happen. A lot of us and a lot of my peers, we're comparing ourselves. We're like, what's wrong with us? Why don't we have this much money in the bank? Why don't we look like this person that we're constantly comparing ourselves to online? So I'm really happy that it touches on all those things within this film. And, with me playing Sam, she's an aspiring superstar musician, and she produces and she works really hard and she puts the grind and work into what she loves, but her heart isn't in the right place yet. And, the crazy thing about this industry is that a lot of successful people that I've even come across are a little crooked. It's a crooked industry, but I feel like the most successful people that I know, they are the ones with the best hearts, and they're giving. And, what you put out comes back to you. And I think that's definitely the journey and some of the things that Sam is learning, that you don't have to screw people over just to get somewhere in the business, because that's all she's been used to.
Yeah, got me even more excited with the answer. Okay, come through with a message. Okay, shoot. But I mean, Tina, like, talk about just even infusing, because this could have been strictly just gospel, but incorporating like new music, like gospel music has evolved from even when I was a child going to church. Yeah. So can you talk about blending all these different genres together?
Yeah, I think I wanted to be purposefully edgy and push which songs we flipped into gospel. So the approach was in the whole making of the movie was like a sinner saint idea. Like nobody's a saint, nobody's a sinner. Everybody's going to be welcome in this tent or this bubble that I'm making, right? And so the idea was to find surprising, sometimes thug, sometimes hood, sometimes ratchet songs representing the edge, and let's flip those to a different message, a gospel message, a joyful message. And so it just honestly involved combing through hundreds of songs and assigning them to different praise teams that themselves have different personalities as teams, different characters as teams, and just assigning them and watching musicians and writers, amazing talent come on board to flip these songs into gospel. And so it created sort of the musical identity of the movie.
I need some Tito. Like, give me what was one of your favorite, like, little mashups.
I think the arcade was my favorite. And the finale.
Yeah. I don't know if we could say specifically yet. You'll probably see some in the trailer, but I don't want to say yet. You got to see the songs we flip. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
Actually, will laugh. Like sometimes you'll laugh because you'll be like, I can't believe they took that Ratchet song and turned that around.
The Ratchet people love the Lord too. Come on now.
Exactly. Yes.
These are our people for Praise This.
I'm just saying.
Raggedy, you are welcome.
Yes. Okay. I'm just saying, everybody can get some loving, okay?
Listen, yes. I'm sure some of them will start seeping out or leaking out in terms of the ones we did. But pushing it and pushing which songs that sometimes you'll just hear love it, like classics that you just love. And sometimes it'll just be, something on the Ratchet side.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for the soundtrack to come out and I'm gonna play it for my mama, see if she catch it. She's gonna be crazy, like, what you playing? Disrespecting the Lord like this.
You probably will.
Well, look, I am super excited to watch this. I'm so excited that we got our own movie because we be throwing down when it comes to singing and dancing. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm here for it. I cannot wait to see it. I can't wait for everybody to see the trailer. But I just want to thank the both of you so much for taking time out of your day to speak to me. I'm just sending love and light both your ways. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, well,